Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I'm going to do another story time about my childhood. Yes, I like to share those bit of, little nugget about my childhood, what I go through and some of what I go through, and just to say, to comment to people, when you're giving away your children or some of the partner that you're taking up in your life, you just have to open your eyes and look if that's the right decision that you are making. Yes, so before I get into the video, please like up the video, share out the video, comment on my video, and subscribe to my channel. You help me to grow my channel. Yes, I want to grow, I want to bloom, and I want to blossom. All right, stay tuned. So guys, as I said, I'm going to be sharing a bit about my childhood. Yes, so my childhood was fun and some part was not so fun. Anyway, I was brought up in Jamaica, as many of you already know, and I grew up with grow up with my dad and my mother. So my dad is, I later found out, is not my real dad. He was my stepdad. Apparently my mom was with him, and then my mom and him broke up, and then my mom get me with my dad, my real dad. Then my mom get back together with my stepdad. You right? So I thought he was my real dad. So as I was growing up in Jamaica, I was about, I can't put an age on it when I really find out that he was not my real dad. It's one day my eldest sister and my brother told me that my stepdad is not my dad. Oh my God, I was so hurt. I could not believe it, that he's not my real dad. So when my sister told me about it, I said she wasn't telling the truth. I said that she was lying. But later on found out that she actually was telling the truth. It's my parents who did not tell me the truth. Anyway, I grew up with my stepdad, but he was very strict on me, very, very strict on me. And, as a little girl, he used to have me to wash his feet in the night. You had a basin, one of those enamel basin, and at night time, he would call me to come and wash his feet. But he's not calling my sister, my elder sister, that is like 2 years older than I was, to wash his feet, because, my sister is my sister's real dad, but I was not his real child. And I find it later on really hard that he was, taking disadvantage of me at such a young age. Having me to wash his feet in the night. His feet was so heavy. And every night he used to call me to wash his feet. Oh God, and I never like it. Anyway, my stepdad used to beat me a lot as well. Some of the things that he used to beat me for, now looking at it, oh my God, he shouldn't even think of beating me for those things. He would beat me, and the worst time that he used to beat me is in the night time when I'm going to bed. I would be in my sleep and I just feel and start getting hit in my sleep. He used to beat me in my sleep, and I have to fly out of the bed sometimes, and I used to run underneath the bed, and then he used to have a guava stick that he cut, and he have a hook on it. And when I run underneath the bed, he used to use the hook to hook my clothes to pull me out from underneath the bed, Oh my God, and I remember that man, may God have mercy upon his soul. I mean, my mom used to go to the market and leave me and my smaller sister with him, and my mom would give him money to buy food. Not much money, because my mom never really have it, but she used to give him what she had, And what my stepdad used to do is to buy like half pound of chicken back, And when he buy the half pound of chicken back, he would use cocoa, he would use yam, he would use banana, and he would make soup, yeah. And as he make the soup, he would give us the food and don't give us none of the meat some of the time. Or even when he give us meat, it would be the chicken body, the body part of the chicken back. He would have given us. And I'm like looking back at it now, those are just cruelty now, But I don't think he had known better at the time, or he was just selfish. He probably was. Anyway, so as I grow a little bit older, me and my sister, that is my dad's child, my stepdad child, I mean correction, who is 2 years older than me, my mom give us away to two ladies. The two ladies, they were friends. I don't know if my sister would want to talk about her bit of it, so I'm not gonna mention anything, but my mom gave me away to this lady who was living in Lindsay at the time. And I was so unlucky, you know, going through a rough time with my stepdad. No, my mom gave me away. I still was going through a rough time with this lady. Her daughter would roll off the tissue and throw in the toilet. And she would come and just beat me and say, I am rolling off the tissue. You know, I used to love fried plantain, ripe fried plantain. And she, at one time, I remembered, the lady wash up soap water and throw on the plantain. You know, put the soap water over the plantain and telling me that I should eat it. You know, as a little child, even though I was small, I had sense enough to know that I should not eat it. And when I'm not eating it, she was beating me, telling me to eat it because I love fried ripe plantain. You know, I don't know, those people just wicked. Not that I'm here to you know, to put down anybody or say a negative thing about anybody. I'm not here to you know, to speak bad about anybody in any way, shape or form. But I think that lady and her daughter was just wicked to me, you know. And at one point when I could not take it anymore, I run away back to my mom, you know. I run away back to my mom, and the lady came the next day and was cursing and beating me in front of my mom, you know. And my mom was not saying anything, you know. And then my mom still wanted to send me back with the lady. It's my elder brother said, no, you can't send her back with her because she's beating her like this in front of you. Can you imagine how much she's beating her behind you? You can't send her back with that lady. And that's how my mom and they did not send me back, because my brother make a big scene. And then we got a neighbor who come and say agree with my brother, so my mom should not send me back to the lady. And that's how, you know, my mom did not send me back with that lady. But I tell you, you know, before one of the time, what happened one of the time, yeah? Because the two ladies was friend that my mom gave me and my sister away with. What happened one of the time, both of them, you know, as friends, so my lady that have me take me over to my sister, where my sister was staying at that lady. And you know, we were little girls, so my sister was having a bath in the bathroom. So I went in there to have a bath with my sister, and you want to know how the people then beat me and my sister because I went with my sister, so we want to have a bath in the bathroom together. You know, they were just I think if they were beating us for something that makes sense, you know, it would not bad. But I had a rough upbringing. I used to have to run away from home a lot because my stepfather used to just beat me a lot, you know. And looking back now, if I was like a rude child, you know, I would say, okay, I deserve the beating. But I think my stepfather was just taking out the anger on me, knowing that my mom was with him first. Then my mom leave him. Then my mom go away and get me, and then my mom come back. I think I was paying for it. You know, my stepdad, you know, may God rest his soul. You know, he's the one who taught me to read, though. I must remember. He used to keep like classes on Saturday morning with me and my sister for us to read. He is the one who taught me to read. I must be grateful for him for that. But apart from that, he was really cruel to me. You know, cruel to me. At one point, I ran away and I went to my dad and was living at my dad. You know, living with my real dad for a period of time. And then my sister came back for me, and you know, I went back to stay with my mom. But some of the time I look back on it, my mom did not have any really defense. She was just, you know, managing, because she have us and she could not manage to look after us properly, you know. So I just want to say to you women and men out there, if you have a partner and you have children, you know, from previous relationship, just look who you are taking into your children's life, you know. And if you can help it, don't give away your children. You know, struggle with them. They are your children. And if you have piece of bread, break it and share it with them. Try not to give away your children if you can help it as much as you can. Alright? So remember now to like up this video, comment on this video, share and subscribe to my channel. Remember, God is love. Peace out.